Good day everyone. This will be our first lesson for the subject Strategic Management. Start tayo sa definition. Marami kayong makikitang definition ng strategic management sa internet. At marami din mga books na na-publish na meron silang kanya-kanyang definition ng strategic management. Pero kung pag-aaral mo ang mga definitions na ito, isa lang din naman yung tinutukoy. Strategic management is the process of creating and executing plans to assist an organization in reaching its objectives and goals. So this is a process. Strategic management is a process. Hindi siya kaagad-agad lang tapos na. It is a process. May mga steps na dapat sundin upang yung proseso na ito ay mangyari. Yung proseso na ito ay proseso ng paglikha, pag-create, at proseso ng pag-implement, creating and executing, creating and implementing these plans. Ano ang purpose? Bakit i-execute yung plans na ito? Bakit gumagawa ng plans at bakit i-execute yung plans? Ano ang purpose nito? To assist an organization. For what? I-assist sila sa in reaching its objectives and goals. In assisting the organizations to reach its objectives and goals. So, una sa lahat, yung organization, meron siyang goal. Meron siyang at yung goal na ito na breakdown sa mga maliliit na objectives. At yun yung nagsiserve as direction ng organization. Yung goal na ito ay hindi siya ma-achieve kung walang created plan at kung walang strategy to implement those plans, hindi ma-achieve yung goal na ito ng organization. This encompassing procedure involves developing strategies. It involves organizing the structure of the organization. Kapag inaayos yung structure sa isang organization, kasama yon sa strategic management. Kapag nagde-develop ng mga strategy or strategies para sa pag-abot doon, pag-accomplish o pag-fulfill doon sa mga goals na ito, kasama yon sa strategic management. It also involves allocating resources. Hindi strategic kung basta gumagastos lang. Hindi strategic ang isang organization kung basta go with the flow lang. Hindi, ini-strategize ang lahat nang sa ganun ma-maximize yung gamit ng lahat, ma-maximize yung skills, strength ng mga employees, ma-maximize yung pwedeng gawin o pwedeng ma-produce, makuha yung maximum na mapuproduce ng kung magkano yung budget na available. It also involves leading change initiatives. Baka kailangan ng mag-upgrade, baka kailangan ng mag-innovate. O dapat pinangungunahan as a manager, as part of the top management team, or as a part of the leadership team. Kailangan kasama tayo sa nagli-lead for change initiatives, and also involves managing processes. O yung mga process na ginagawa, kung ano man yung klaseng process na yan sa isang organization, pag kami na manage ang mga ito, kasama din yun sa strategic management. The purpose of strategic management is to establish a clear path for organizations to achieve their goals through the creation of plans and policies and allocation of resources. Ultimately, the aim of strategic management is to give organizations an advantage over their competitors. Hindi makakasabay sa competition ang iyong company, ang iyong organization. Hindi siya makakalamang doon sa mga kakompetensya kapag hindi strategic yung style ng management. For an organization to operate effectively and remain focused on its objectives, it is very important to set a definite course of action. Definite course of action. It's a course of action na yan. Siyempre kasama dyan yung pag-layout ng tamang goal. At yung goal na yun ang magiging target. Definite course of action, and establish a set of rules na kailangang sundin. So magkasama yun para ang isang organization ay manatili siya sa right track. Definite course of action and established set of rules. Kailangan yan. Although certain regulations may remain unstated and reside within the thoughts of the founders, the supervisors, the managers, all the authority figures in the organization, kailangan pa rin na naisusulat talaga yung mga policies na ito. Business policies are the set of rules and regulations that influence the decisions and actions of people working in an organization. O hindi pwedeng basta-basta gagawa na lang yung kahit sino mang member ng organization na nakakasakit na pala sa organization yung kanilang action. Para maiwasan yon, dapat may pagbabasihan ang mga members of the organization, may pagbabasihan dapat yung kanilang mga magiging decision. At mangyayari yon kung mayroong malinaw na policies. Yung policies na yon, these policies can be verbal, but it should be written, such as operational manuals, the employee handbooks. Sometimes may mga occasional memos at considered din ito na kasama doon sa mga guidelines kailangan sundan. Pero dapat ay aware ang lahat na mayroong operational manuals, employee handbooks na pagbabasihan ng lahat ng magiging action ng bawat organizational member or bawat member ng organization. Over time, it becomes evident that possessing a set of business guidelines, whether documented or not, is insufficient. Why? It is vital to consider operational approaches as well as the pursuit of profitability in business as a long-term endeavor rather than a short-term venture. So mayroong goal, mayroong policy, pero pag yung operational approach ay hindi siya napopolish, ay hindi rin gaanong makikita yung success na gusto nating makita kung hindi inaayos yung approach sa operation. Kailangan strategic din ang approach ng bawat operation na ito. Hindi basta ginagawa lang. Kailangan may diskarte habang ginagawa. At dapat iniisip, pinaplano, ginagawa ng paraan at ibinabagay yung mga approach na ito sa preference ng mga customers, which is kasama din doon sa pagiging strategic. Dahil yung taste ng tao ay mabilis magbago. Yung gusto ng tao sa ngayon, pwedeng maglaho yan mamaya. Kaya ang mga company ngayon ay mas marami silang attention na binibigay sa innovation of their product. Dahil sumasabay sila lagi sa kung ano yung demand ng mga tao. Ano yung gusto ng mga tao. Hindi lang doon sa needs ng mga tao, kundi yung wants ng mga tao. In the past, management and higher level staff focus solely on internal business policies to ensure accuracy and overlook external or long-term factors that could improve the company's competitive performance. The introduction of strategic management concepts change this approach. Hindi lang nakatutok sa loob. Kaya na-introduce yung strategic management dahil sa concept na yung strategic management, yung strategy dapat ng isang kumpanya ay pasok at patok sa kung saan nanggagaling talaga ang pera, ang kita ng kumpanya. Galing yan sa mga tao. Tao yung nagtatangkilik. Kaya ano yung gusto ng mga tao? The more na nasasagot yung gusto ng mga tao, the more na ang income papasok sa kumpanya. Globalization and the rise of technology, particularly e-commerce, are leading business executives to prioritize strategic management concepts. And as a result, their attention is shifting away from internal operational policies and procedures papunta sa external. Kasi kahit gaano kaganda sa loob, kahit gaano kaayos yung flow sa internal affairs ng isang organization, kung hindi naman pero tanggap ng mga customers, kung hindi tutugon sa preference ng mga tao na pabago-bago, kung hindi mag-strategize ang organization na i-address ang pabago-bagong preference ng tao, then hindi magsusurvive yung company. At hindi siya magiging competitive sa anumang industry na kinalalagyan niya. Advancements in technology have greatly reduced global barriers. And as businesses expand and consumer preferences change rapidly, organizations in all fields must prioritize creative thinking, innovation, and strategic management in order to survive and stay competitive in the industry. The core principles of management have not changed and revolve around the idea of planning, organizing, staffing, coordinating, controlling, and evaluating. Yan pa rin hanggang sa ngayon. Or this notion is reinforced by different types of plans, including budgets, policies, strategies, rules, guidelines, and procedures, all within a plan or planning process. All the various plans have one thing in common. They are all created beforehand and function as frameworks or limits for making decisions. The business policy supporters strongly advocate for the adherence to rules and policies. They're all created beforehand. So, nagpaplano siya in advance. And then, yung plano na ito eventually magiging framework or magiging limits for making decisions. Business policies are meant to be obeyed and are usually made by top management. Going against these policies can be dangerous and harmful for employees. They serve as guidelines for middle management to implement and require the cooperation of all staff members. As a result, it is crucial to stick to the policies set by top management. Kapag hindi naisagawa ito ng mga nasa middle management, asahan mo yan, may domino effect yan. Hindi mo sila mapipilit na sundin yung policy na hindi naman sinusunod ng mga leaders nila. Business policy within its specific situation generally pertains to a set of rules that govern the conduct of a company with the goal of attaining profit and other objectives. To conclude this lesson, business policy is frequently perceived as a management strategy that prioritizes internal affairs and is more inclined to regulate employee conduct and offer directives within the company. It provides a foundation for business plans and acts as a guide for middle-level managers in decision making. When policies are well understood, they foster a harmonious and collaborative work atmosphere.